Welcome to my 10-minute morning yoga practice. Have all props readily available as we are all at different fitness levels. We will begin in a seated position on our mats. If this seated position is uncomfortable for you, grab a prop to make it more comfortable. I'm using a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, grab a blanket or a stack of cushions. Sit nice and tall. Take that right hand out to the side and spread the fingers like a tent. Inhale, take that left arm straight up to the sky and give me a good side stretch. Go ahead and release. Bring the left arm down and put it to the side. Spread those fingers like a tent and inhale. Bring that right arm up to the sky for a good side stretch. Go ahead and bring that arm back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale that left arm up. Give me a good side stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Let's do a light twist. Take that right hand and place it on the left knee. Take that left arm and try to put it behind you. Twist through your shoulders, sit up tall and breathe. I want you to visualize that you're looking at someone right behind you. Good. Come back to center and switch sides. Left hand on the right knee. Twist through the shoulders. Sit up tall for a light twist. Breathe. Come back to center. Good. Let's come to our hands and knees for cat-cow. Ensure your shoulders are stacked over your hands and your hips are stacked over your knees. Rotate those elbow creases to the wall in front of you. Inhale, let the belly drop as your back arches and gaze at the sky. Exhale, reverse by carving in the belly, ribs come up in the body and try to look at the navel. Inhale, drop the belly and gaze at the sky. Exhale, carve the belly in and gaze at the navel. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral spine. Now let's set up for downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward a few inches. Curl your toes under and reach your hips high. Spread the fingers, arms should be straight. Let the head hang and gaze at the navel. Attempt to bring your chest to your thighs. Feet should be about 6 inches apart. Now bend your knees slightly and pedal your feet. This will warm up the hamstrings and the calves. Weight should be evenly distributed through your whole hand with the fingers fanned out wide. Go ahead and stop pedaling. Now slowly walk to the front of the mat. Make sure that when you get to the top of the mat, you keep the knees bent and go ahead and grab those elbows. Sway side to side slowly. We are opening up the lower back and hamstrings. Breathe. Now use your core and slowly lift yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Stand up straight and give me a few shoulder rolls. Breathe. Bring the hands to heart center or by your side. I like heart center. Ensure that your toes are together and your heels are slightly apart. Put a slight bend at the knee. Rotate the hips slightly down. Chest is up, shoulders are stamped in and down, head is straight. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hip and fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Place the hands at the knees or the shins depending on your hamstring flexibility. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Now step the left leg back and then the right leg to follow. And you will be in plank position. Lower yourself down in between the elbows. Come to your knees if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Spread those fingers wide. Arms should be straight. Let the head hang. Gaze at the navel and attempt to bring the chest to the thighs. Feet should be about 6 inches apart. That should be about 5 breaths. Inhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Look halfway up, hands to shin or knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms all the way up. Look up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center or by your side. Again, inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hip and fold. Inhale, come halfway up, placing the hands at the knees or the shins, depending on the flexibility. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Step back with the left leg, then the right to follow. You will be in plank position. Lower yourself down in between your elbows. Come to the knees if you need to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Spread those fingers wide, arms straight. Let the head hang. Gaze at the navel and attempt to bring the chest to the thighs. Feet should be about 6 inches apart. That should be about 5 breaths. Inhale, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Look halfway up, hands to shin or knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center or by your side. Now, one more vinyasa and we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hip and fold. Inhale, come halfway up, placing the hands at the knees or the shins. Step the left leg back. Step the right leg. Now you will be in plank position. Lower yourself down in between those elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Now come back to tabletop. Shoulders over wrist, hips over knees. Rotate the crease of your elbows to the wall in front of you. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the ceiling for a light twist. Exhale, bring it back to the mat. Inhale the left arm up to the ceiling for a light twist. Exhale, back to the mat. One more time. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, back down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, back down. Let's come into child's pose. Separate your knees about mat distance apart. Big toes should be pointed together behind you. Let your hips sink down towards your heels. Extend your arms out in front of you. Relax the shoulders and let your forehead relax on the mat. Come up to a relaxed seated position, hands on the knees. I want to thank you for practicing with me today. I will see y'all on another day. Namaste.